Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students, viewers. I am Sir Zafar and you are watching Tutor. The topic we are going to discuss today is elasticity of demand. Dear students, you know demand is the primary topic of microeconomics, and demand is directly related to price of commodities and goods. That's why microeconomics is also known as price theory. So we are going to discuss today elasticity of demand. In previous video, I have discussed what is demand, what is law of demand, and what is the difference between demand and want. Please watch these videos so that you may be acquainted with the topic we are going to study today. Is elasticity of demand. Change in demand due to the change in price is known as elasticity of demand. Dear students, you know when there is a change in the price of commodities, the supply for that the demand for that goods will automatically change. If price increases, demand for that good will decrease. On the other hand, if price decreases, demand will go up. This relationship between price of the commodities and demand for that commodities is known as elasticity of demand. But we are going to discuss there that this is not a simple relationship between these two variables. I mean price and demand. When price is going higher and higher, we know demand will be going to lessen. And the change in demand because of there is a change in price of that good. When there is a change in the price of that good, due to this reason, if the demand for that commodity is changed, this change in demand due to change in price is known as elasticity of demand. This is another definition for the elasticity of demand. Proportional change in price of goods and demand for that good is known as elasticity of demand. Here we will discuss that there is always a proportional changes between price and demand. The change, the percentage change, the proportional change between these two variables, I mean price and demand, is known as price elasticity, is known as elasticity of demand. Students, when we when we say price of demand, this is always discussed as the price elasticity of demand. Dear students, when we say elasticity of demand, generally we are going to say this is price elasticity of demand. And the topic elasticity of demand will not be completed unless and until we discuss these three elements and these three basic points. This is the these are the 3 points to be discussed later, inshallah ta'ala aziz, in next videos. But introduction will be there for these three elements and 3 points. So types of elasticity of demand. There are three types of elasticity of demand will be discussed later. These are price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, and cross elasticity of demand. Number two, another major point to be discussed while reading or teaching or learning this topic elasticity of demand is degrees of elasticity of demand. It means how much change is there in demand due to the change in price. Yes, we may say simply the price changes and demand also changes. But what is the ratio between these two changes? Sometimes we say that price of goods are changing and at the same time demand for that good also changes, but these two changes are taking places similarly, equally. If there is 100% change in price, surely there will be 100% change in demand. But sometimes we will say that there is a lot of change in price, but a little changes they are seen in demand. And sometimes there is a little change in prices of the goods, but demand for that goods will change frequently and at the higher speed. This is known as degree of elasticity of demand. Inshallah, will be discussed in later videos. And the third point to be discussed while discussing this issue, measurement of elasticity of demand, measurement of elasticity of demand is the basic point. Students, you know, nothing in the world is there that has no scale to be measured. When we go to a shopkeeper and ask him to give a fruit and vegetable, we will have to ask him to give you vegetables in kgs. You will demand for the vegetable and fruit, and you will say, please give me, please provide me 2 kg of fruit, 2 kg of vegetable. We have to ask the vegetable or fruit we are going to purchase in any scale, and here for weight we use the scale kgs. Similarly, we use meters for length, and liter for liquid, and so many other scales are there. Similarly, there is a basic scale to be measured, the elasticity of demand. What is the ratio between change in price and change in demand? For that two reasons, for that two variables, what is the ratio between change in price and change in demand? This ratio is known as elasticity of demand, but we have to measure this elasticity of demand with the help of four methods will be discussed later. This was our only introduction for the elasticity of demand. A short video was there, very short video. Inshallah ta'ala Aziz will be discussed. These 3 points will be discussed in later videos. Take care, and please, before leaving our channel, please subscribe our channel and press the icon bell so that you may be acquaintance, so that our videos, our latest videos will be at the door of your so that our latest videos may reach your doorsteps. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.